They said giants were just myths, legends from ancient texts, with no basis in reality. But in 2002, deep in the Afghan mountains, a U.S. soldier, known only as Mr. K, broke his silence about a terrifying encounter his team had with a creature unlike anything you've ever heard of. This isn't just a story. It's a mystery the military doesn't want you to know about. The story of the giant of Kandahar is one of the most chilling mysteries to emerge from the war in Afghanistan. It's a tale of a terrifying encounter, an extraordinary creature, and a military cover-up. Today we'll explore the account of Mr. K, a soldier who risked his anonymity to share what he witnessed in 2002. His testimony not only revives ancient myths, but also raises questions about what's really hidden in the remote corners of our world. Oh, and if giants and biblical mysteries intrigue you, check out my video on the Nephilim, another chapter in this fascinating puzzle. In 2002, during Operation Enduring Freedom, a squad of U.S. soldiers was sent on patrol in a remote mountain range near Kandahar, Afghanistan. They never returned. A second team, tasked with finding them, stumbled into a nightmare they could never have imagined. According to Mr. K, the anonymous soldier who later spoke out, his team found themselves face to face with a massive humanoid figure, standing over 12 feet tall with blazing red hair, 6 fingers on each hand, and wielding a spear. The creature attacked without hesitation. The events that followed are as chilling as they are unbelievable. Why was this story buried? Why were no official records ever released? And what really happened in the mountains of Kandahar that day? Mr. K claims his team was sent to locate the missing soldiers who had vanished near a cave system. As they approached the area, they noticed scattered equipment, gear that belonged to the first squad. But there were no bodies, just an eerie silence. Then, without warning, the massive figure emerged from the cave. It wasn't human, Mr. K described in his testimony. It looked like something out of ancient legend, a giant, and it was furious. The creature attacked, impaling one of the soldiers with its spear before the team unleashed a hail of gunfire. After what felt like an eternity, the giant finally fell. The team radioed for extraction, and a helicopter arrived to carry the body away. But that's where the story gets even stranger. According to Mr. K, they were debriefed and told never to speak of what they saw. Despite the vivid testimony from Mr. K, no official records of the incident exist. No mission logs, no casualty reports. It's as if the entire operation was wiped clean from history. This silence has fueled speculation that the military wanted to cover up the encounter. But why? Was it to avoid panic? Or because the discovery of such a creature could rewrite what we know about human history? Some theorists suggest the body was transported to a secret facility, possibly even Area 51, where it was studied in complete secrecy. Mr. K has no doubt the military knows more than they're letting on. "We killed something that wasn't supposed to exist," he said. The description of the Kandahar giant closely aligns with the Nephilim, the giants mentioned in the Bible. These beings are described as the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men in the book of Genesis. Could the creature encountered in Afghanistan be a remnant of this ancient lineage? This isn't the first time legends of giants have surfaced. Cultures around the world, from Native American tribes to ancient Mesopotamians, tell stories of massive humanoid beings. Afghanistan itself has a rich history of folklore about giants. Local tribes have passed down stories of massive beings inhabiting the mountains, guarding hidden treasures, or preying on unwary travelers. Was the Kandahar giant one of these ancient creatures? And if so, how did it remain hidden for so long? Not everyone is convinced by Mr. K's story. Skeptics point out the lack of physical evidence. No photos, no video, no tangible proof. They argue that combat stress can lead to distorted perceptions or exaggerated tales. But believers counter that the consistency of the details, especially from multiple anonymous sources, makes it hard to dismiss outright. Why would Mr. K risk his reputation to share such a bizarre story if there weren't at least some truth to it? Even if the story is exaggerated, the sheer number of legends and testimonies about giants raises a tantalizing question. Could there be a kernel of truth hidden within the myths? The Giant of Kandahar isn't just a story about a strange encounter. It's a window into a forgotten past. If Mr. K's account is true, it challenges everything we think we know about history and the creatures that once roamed this earth. The connection to the Nephilim makes this story even more compelling. Are there more of these giants hidden in remote corners of the world? Have they been here all along, their existence suppressed to protect a version of history that keeps us in the dark? The Giant of Kandahar remains one of the most mysterious and controversial stories of the 21st century. Whether you believe it's a cover-up, a fabrication, or a glimpse into a forgotten world, one thing is clear. It forces us to question what else might be out there, hidden in the shadows, waiting to be discovered. If you want to uncover more mysteries like this, subscribe or watch my video on the Nephilim to explore the origins of giants in even greater depth.